Kopama, Kopama, Olagbaju, Ogbon. Kopama, I see what you are doing. I see what you are doing, Kopama. You already knew. You knew that this game was going to be too easy. You're like, let me fake injury small. Let these small boys enjoy. Let Estavio come and enjoy himself. Let people come and have fun. You already knew. You knew. Kopama, you are too. Anyway, welcome to the Goal Line Conversations TV. If you're new to this, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about the West Ham versus Chelsea game that just went on. And boy, oh boy, that game. Let me be honest now. When Kopama went out, I was like, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. But this is why it's good for us to have proper signings that are coming on and making an impact. This is why your summer transfer window is as important as anything else. Because I guarantee you, if this was the likes of Madueke that was still going to be on the field, if this was the likes of Jackson, if this was the likes of who else was there, that Sancho, we are not winning this match. Last season, the difference between last season and this season is that a lot of the signings that that Chelsea is making the load less on Kopama's shoulders, that he doesn't have to be there physically for us to win a game. There's so many matches when we didn't have a striker, we didn't have Kopama was injured, and we just looked toothless. And in this game, luckily, it wasn't like that. Obviously, West Ham um, scored the first goal. They went on the front foot, and honestly, I wasn't concerned. That Sanchez, oh God, Sanchez, that goal, everything about that goal looks dodgy on you. If I want to be a little bit empathetic, like your feet, you didn't set your feet quickly enough. The ball came very fast, but you're a professional goalkeeper, so you have no excuse. I trust me. I don't have it. I don't even understand how that goal went in. Obviously, I think Caicedo should have been more closer to that ball so he can intercept the ball before Paqueta had the chance to shoot that ball. But honestly speaking, that the goal going in did not look good on Sanchez, especially the way he was trying to save it. He didn't look. It didn't look like he was using the right hand, and everything about that just looks weird. So Chelsea transfer is not over. We can look. I love Enzo Maresca. I love the way you just wall out that Jackson of a brother. That man that is unreliable. You cannot score goals. You are not even giving the assist that we need, and you are there collecting red card. Come on, go and sit down. Go and sit down in the results. So I love what we're doing. Newcastle, Man U. If you need second striker, just forward us 60 million, 65. We'll take it plus add on. Just give us that. But one of the most important thing here is that I love Chelsea's attitude coming back into the game. A beautiful set piece from I think Enzo had the corner, and then Cucurella flicked it on, and look what we are talking about. I bet everything. I know I don't want to pay. I can guarantee you, if Jackson was the one that was shooting that ball, I guarantee you that he will miss that goal. There's nothing anybody can tell me. Jackson will miss that header. He will nod it into the defender that is in front of him, or will nod it out wide. That is the difference when you have somebody who can finish versus somebody who cannot finish. Jao Pedro was outstanding in that game. He showed why his form from the Club World Cup, he has that form, he's carrying that form into the new season. Obviously, in the Crystal Palace game, he was nothing to write home about. He looked marked out, but in this new position that he took, which is sort of Kopama's, so where Kopama was supposed to play, him and Kopama, they were supposed to be switching. He everywhere. Every ball was touched. He was around where the action was. If there was a goal, if there was a shot, he was there. So Jao Pedro, long may it continue. One goal, is it 2 assists that I can even say now? Yeah, one goal, 2 assists. So that's an amazing start for you in your Chelsea career. Please just continue. You don't let your head swell. I love the fact that there's likes of Xavi Simons coming. So nobody is really guaranteed in the starting 11. And now let me move on to the person that I want. Estavio! Estavio, Estavio, the Brazilian star boy himself. The Brazilian star boy himself. Oh my God, I don't miss Madweke. I don't miss Madweke. I don't miss Madweke. Arsenal, thank you. Thank you for paving the way for Estavio to just feel comfortable in that right wing position. That is where you belong, Estavio. Even though you're supposed to have scored, at least assist and scored one goal, but we understand this is your first Premier League start. You are getting used to the Premier League, so make sure that you are finishing those chances. Please don't let us start having Madweke vibes out here. Oh. All right, let's move on. I don't even want to mention that guy's name anymore. He's not even a Chelsea player anymore. Anyway, fabulous work from Estavio. Pedro Neto, good. This is what we want, Pedro Neto. Be on the end of those chances, finish and be clinical. Cross if you want to cross. Hey, God, I there's so much quality that was losing. Obviously, West Ham were nothing to write home about. Honestly, I wasn't going to leave this game. If I had predicted, I was not going to take anything more less than a 3-0 or a 4-0. But obviously, we considered we didn't keep a clean sheet, so we ended up in a 4 goal difference. Honestly, that's what I was expecting in this game. I saw highlight of West Ham versus Sunderland, and they were not added at all. So good job to the team. Enzo Maresca, I loved your formation before Kopama got injured. You had the right intent. You are like, look, I'm not going to be shy. I'm putting both my new attacking players to start the game. You had Delap, you had Jao Pedro right behind him, and you have Kopama in that right side where he was going to cook. But it's like, you know what? Let me give people a chance. I just won the Club World Cup. I don't need to be showing anything now. They are saying that I've melted. They are saying that West Kopama, no problem, no open goals in January. Is there no problem? Let them carry the news. When I'm ready, I will show them. So shout out to Enzo Maresca to just giving the lineup. The lineup looked very, very scary. Obviously, we'll see what happens with Kopama's injury. It looked like it wasn't anything serious because he was able to walk back to the bench. He was also able to come back into the game, so it didn't look like he needed any immediate attention. So hopefully, I'm hoping that's probably like a little discomfort because we have seen similar things with like Rich James during the Club World Cup. He felt a little bit discomfort. He didn't want to risk it. Just sat through the game, and then I think the next 2 or 3 games he was back. So I'm hoping probably by the next game he's back, or if not anything, they probably needs a additional week of rest. Look, a lot of these players have been playing a lot of football over the years, so if they know their bodies well, so if they know that their body needs rest, their body needs rest. So Kopama, please come back quickly. I beg you, please. That you knew that this game was going to be an easy one. You will have used this one to start pad and then shut up all those people that were yappa yappa up and down. But it's okay. You will resume that one against Fulham, Abi. Please, oh, against Fulham. I need you. Please come back, Kopama. Anyway, all around the field, Caicedo just doing Caicedo things. Like, what do you expect from Caicedo? The midfield marshal himself, the general, he mashed up that place, man. Caicedo doing Caicedo things, no problem. Enzo Fernandez, good of you to recognize that hole that Lap left and filling in and scoring that goal. Estavio Wheeland, I look, I'm not going to stop raving about this guy. This guy is dangerous from any side of the foot. That cross that he had to Enzo Fernandez was from his weak foot. So he's already showing that he's not scared in going any direction, which makes it 10 times harder for any defender to mark him. Because I think somebody that demonstrates that kind of attribute is Saka. If you want to mark Saka, you don't know if he wants to cut him, which is a straight mark, or he wants to go outside and take a shot. So that's one of the beautiful things I love about him. I know that with Estavio, you have to slow him in, so I'm not going to put too much pressure on him. I love him coming off of the bench in halftime, coming off of the bench to show what he's at. This guy is definitely he's the real deal. I'm not even joking. Estavio is the real deal. Anybody who's watching football would see that this guy is the real deal. Obviously, that first goal, it's he losing the ball so cheaply was one of the reasons why Paqueta was able to get that ball and then take that shot. But we're not gonna get on him right now. It happens in football. you have to trust the rest of your defenders and your midfielders to make sure that they cover that ball. They make sure that Paqueta doesn't have a free shot on target such as that. So definitely good stuff from the boys all around. I'm so impressed about the win. I wanted it to be six. No, people are looking at me like, it's a bit five. No, I wanted to be six. I want seven, safe. This season is a no mercy season. I don't want to relent. I want to press their neck. I want you to, Chelsea, I want you to put your foot on their neck. Let them not breathe, oh. Football ways, football terms, right? Football wise, we are not no violence. Let them not breathe, oh, because all of them they have gone back into their hiding places now. All of them before they were coming up and they wanted to see which upset, which concept. Go back to yourself. Anyway, like, subscribe to the channel. You're gonna get more content like this. Support us by sharing to people who love same content such as this. And I'm gonna be dropping reactions. We're gonna have weekend match reactions. We're gonna be dropping interviews with fans. All that here on Goal Line Conversations TV, where football passion meets real talk. So please turn on your notification bell on your YouTube channel to make sure that you're notified when we have more content such as this. And God bless. Have a great weekend, guys. Be blessed.